Hello there, this is Anna. I'm going to do a recap on a trend line and just show you how to look at the trades. I already draw, some of this trend line here on yellow. I'm hoping that you can see that this way for a second. Here. So this is on 5 minutes. Actually, I like the 2 minutes for the entry, but 5 minutes so you can really see clearly. Let me change this here. Just wanted to show you. So when you're making a trend line, the first thing you want to look at are the lows, all right? Here. So by 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock, this already drawn like here. So you could draw this line here from here to here. That's the top. Okay, that's your first line. And then your second line here, that is the connection for the second line here, right? You can do that as well, or you don't have to. But normally I try to have this one line here from low to high, and then to the closer one. And you can even do that here, 3, which is, this is how you do it. Just here. So this is that, and that could be here, right? Because that's the one that actually supposedly post that here. So that would have been your 3, and this is 4. So 3 right there. So anytime this here is a pullback, if you're awake like around that time, this here is initial pull. So that could, you could measure that high to low for Fibonacci retracement, right? So that would have been your target if you were playing that time. Let me show you. So here you're looking at 255. That will be your initial target. Okay, so when you reach this high, then you move from here to here. This is going to be the high. Let's do that again. Then it's going to be here to here, from low to high. Then your target's going to be the 290 to the 320 area. So, I'm like really surprised where we pull back all the way down here. But anyway, I'm talking about the trend line. So what I'm saying is that when you do this trend line, if you don't, sometimes the trend line in NinjaTrader, it would do it like this is a trend line here, right? So the trend line is supposed to be up here. Once that cross over, this here is a violation on the trend line. Your 32 HMA or 18 HMA actually got away from it. Then that's when you want to short. Okay, so that would be that. And my initial target, if we reach this high here, 307, I'm looking at 100% pullback to even at this range. Hold on, let me get that. Let me get this out because so much going on there. So the pullback is normally at 100%. I'm looking at like the 266 area to just pull right here, right around here. And we didn't really stop there. We kind of like stop at the 232 area, which is at the VWAP, and that's like I was aiming it to just stop there. But what's going to be like shorting. So here, like I said, the low to high, this is from high to low right here. That's the measurement. And you draw your trend line. Once that violated, you can short. Your 32 HMA or 18 HMA is supposed to be like coming down off of it. Okay, so now here's another thing that you can use if you don't know when. And here is the gravestone doji right here. That is kind of like a no-no on a 5 minutes. It might pull up, but this, kind of indication that this trend is about to kind of fall. That would be your initiation, like the entry. I would have been entering like right around here, the 307,299 entry on there as far as shorting. So now that we're talking about that, you would be targeting, you know, whatever would be like, if you were trailing, you would have been targeting the 100%, 786%, or the 618 as far as the low to high. Now, getting back to this W that we talked about, and I showed you that yesterday, and they always appear at every time. So this is actually a good trading, you know, if you were awake this time, but you weren't. So now we broke that VWAP, right? So here's the so you have another low here, right? If you connect that here to here, so here that would have been like the 260 area. Okay, I'm gonna show you 260. So right around here, that is 260. Okay, so right now that is the like, let's say resistance. All right, and then you got your, it wouldn't pass 260. So that means that, all right, I think, or maybe there's probability that this will go down some more if it doesn't pass that. If you draw this line from here to here, if you can, I'm just trying to show you right there, right here by the standard deviation. Let me do that again so you know what I'm talking about. So here's the low, you draw that to here, just connect this trend line to here and just keep going. You just keep extending there. And that's actually, you know, right around the high too, which is coincided 1618, where we at as far as retracement wise. So now, you know, here you have resistance here. This meets the line from that, from here to here. Okay, this is the second top, and that is a point of resistance. So there you have that. That means, okay, well, this is probably gonna, you know, keep going short. And that's also what happened earlier, broke the VWAP and kept going. So, you know, all these, so after the 232, now the 212, and then there you go, back down to the zero where it is the low, the overnight low. So, okay, if this thing break, then we can definitely start like going down to here. Is that a pivot? Yep, that's the pivot. So, but we didn't. You have this, it made this W pattern here. It's bullish engulfing at 930. So if you have this at 2 mids, definitely, you know, a beautiful entry as far as there. Then if you entered VWAP, cool, no problem. So here now you wanted to target 260 area there. If you don't have the bot, then you want to target 1272, and then, you know, the recent, whatever this high is, the overnight high. And I always like tell you that overnight high, overnight high, overnight high. You will get tired of me telling that the overnight high. Anyway, so that was that as far as there. So I don't know if we have continuation here. Now, this pullback here, this is another trend line that is pulling. So let's go do that, because here, as far as the low, and this is here, if that breaks there, above that, like something like around 30, then I would have been shorting there. And that's actually like a good, you know, entry on an M pattern. I would target the R2 level, and if it passes that, I would target 260 area. So that's just how you do it. And here, all right, so here we are now, right? So here we don't want this to pass this trend line right here on that. If it does, then, you know, you could target here if you want to short, or you could target the 260 area, or even the VWAP. So I just want to let you know, even the R2 level right there, that's another entry. Okay, and if you have this volume profile, this could be a good exit right here at the two. Is that two? Yeah, right here at the 280. Okay, if you shorted here, looks like it's going to go like that M pattern is forming, and that would be a good exit to a 245. So 280, if you like using the volume profile or the R2 level, that's always good. And it's, you know, it's actually based with second standard deviation, actually first standard deviation, sorry, right here. This line right here, then that would be a good exit. This exit here to 95 area. So as far as that, that's how you connect trend line in lines that you do when you're trading, okay? So just reminder on the W also, you know, you want to look for support there. This is the bottom, then you want to make a line or something. This happens in ES or RTY as well. So you wanted to be looking for ideas that this might be done. So here, this here, the draw, this line here, and you get just gonna connect that all the way down. So this is the second connection here, right? At that 285 level. And you just keep hovering it down all the way, you know, to kind of like meet the support area. So this is your break on that trend line at 204, 205. That means like, okay, well, this is probability that this would go higher. You know, I'm getting this full candle and going above the VWAP and going long. Even if you get here at 240, cool, that's a good entry. And I would have been targeting the R2 level and the overnight high. So hopefully you get this kind of idea as far as the trend lines. If you have any questions, let me know. We'll talk soon. Thanks.